team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers' offense is on the field for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Dropping back, it's Abraham. Got it in the middle, it's Contreras. And the defense drags him down.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Contreras. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Complete to the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Snagged in the middle. It's Davidson. Pushed down for the tackle.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Abraham. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nice move to keep running. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 40. Power football with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get us.
Turning it on! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm off.
Got enough space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20.
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
First and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Back to pass, it's Abraham. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Running into the open space. Plows through the defense. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Contreras.
There was nobody reacting to that pass. It's just fucking floating in the middle.
And they'll move the chains with the first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Contreras. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself.
Good God almighty, man. Can't get him off the fucking field.
Right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got
made a fucking play.
just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Abraham. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Newton.
Force.
Yeah, connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Rides the back and leaves it.
Are you kidding me?
Got the 1st down.
Shit.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in.
Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody reacts to the ball.
There he goes. They
Ball just is in the air and people just stand and fucking look at it.
With a first and goal from the 10.
This guy
Nobody
already
supposed to
has
run
a
anything
touchdown.
but
He
man.
almost had a second right
Nobody
there.
covered.
You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him. B, getting it
What?
quick.
On Tigers.
Do it right fucking.
Catch and run for 6.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
How many losses you got?
Point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
It's complete to the left. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Newton. Looking to the big tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. It's Turay. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept.
Are you
Easy
good,
pitch,
You don't
easy
catch the
catch.
fucking ball enough.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got him. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half.
Fuck!
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime
Damn.
update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Just hold your block, man. Nothing but room.
If every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Got it in the middle. It's Touré. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here we go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Newton. It's complete to the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
I'll just cheat.
He hauled that one in and got it down to
Heisman
the
football, baby. We're not even
15-yard
playing
line.
anymore.
They're looking to pass from the red zone.
Keeping the same cheesy shit.
Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score.
After this fucking guy can get a 3rd down stop.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
Are you kidding?
Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Abraham. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Holy fucking shit.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Blitz don't work, man. Defense don't work.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
You really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. The offense in hurry up mode. From the gun, leaves it on the inside.
Nice, blocking right into the fucking hole. That's smart.
Get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's Newton. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Roll.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll get rid of it. Working on the right. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's got it. Two-point try is good as they trim the lead to 1 here in the 4th. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight, give back that last
defense
score.
One fucking time, please. Please, please, please.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. Quick pass on the fly motion.
He's angry.
He's got room. Turning it on. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football.
I think he's got an intuition, maybe one. He got forced.
Get that first down.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for room. It's Cheek.
This is unbelievable.
At the 40,
What
there
the
he
fuck?
goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Auburn
Careful this
lines up
fucking
quickly.
guy.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a
defense
rhythm in
run
the
the ball.
passing game now on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense
I'll actually tackle him before the line. I didn't know you could do
give him
that.
3 yards on that carry.
I told the coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player. 3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
How do we blitz and nobody gets...
Headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the
Great, I'll
offense
spin
back
triangle,
onto
that
the
didn't work.
field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Quarterback can change this route. Scanning the field, it's Newton. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Here's the heat.
Yep. Don't fucking get away. Run fucking parallel.
And the defense there goes zone
What is this
coverage,
game?
maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Got his man downfield. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing.
Oh, he's got some space. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
It's celebrating, you idiot.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll
I feel like
line
a
up for
coward,
second down
but this
play.
game gives me no options. I can't get any stops.
Looking
I'll
to
just
fire.
cheese the fuck out of one play.
Buys a little time. Got his man on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard
Fuck,
line.
keep doing it. I
and
don't
they've
even give a
got
shit
first and
anymore.
goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wide out trying to get it in. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Guess what? We're going to run it
And I'll
again.
tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to?
This is what you did, EA.
Late in the 4th
Made me
quarter,
not
when you
have
need the
fun
2-point
playing this
conversion.
dumb shit.
Dropping back, it's Newton. He's got it. The 2-point try is good, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Great job executing the 2-point play. You now tied it up. There is some time left on the clock. Kickoff team, defense do their job, and we are going to OT.
One
And
fucking
it'll be a touchback.
stop.
The ball will come out
Please.
to the 25-yard line.
one time.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. first play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davidson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab on the left.
Jesus Christ, you guys tried. You guys fucking tried.
As the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. First one's on its way. The leg
not going to block.
Strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. And the returner goes down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making
by
the quarterback, too.
You gotta
right?
win.
You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Looking to throw, it's Newton. This time on target. And defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Ben Gooden's about to be the greatest receiving running back of all time. He's going to get 88 catches a game. He's going to be like Darryl in his prime. And inside cross.
Better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
He got hurt.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
He said it didn't make any timeout. Cheesy in this game.
Now on first down from the 28.
Still here, Easy? You want to see some Steezy? You want to see some I form?
The give to the fullback.
About to get an I form, baby.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
Now on second down. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is
let this be a lesson. I will do anything.
Is good, and now in the fourth, they're
anything.
Touchdown and an extra point.
Cheese, cheat, lie, steal.
This defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Cheese, cheat, lie, steal. Cheese, cheat, lie, steal. And just
under fire. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.